What if I told you the most beautiful object in our solar system is a planet? A planet with rings that are wider than 28 Earths, but thinner than a skyscraper. Let's talk about Saturn. First, picture its rings. From far away they're dazzling, bright, almost unreal. But what are they really? Mostly ice, icy boulders and rocky chunks. From the size of a grain of sand, up to the size of a car, they're all swirling at incredible speed. Imagine thousands of particles all racing around the planet. Here's how thin they are. If Saturn's rings were the size of a football field, they'd be thinner than a single blade of grass. Imagine flying through them, dodging bits of ice, drifting quietly in the cold, dark silence. Now let's zoom in on Saturn itself. This planet is a real heavyweight, the second largest in the solar system. Those dazzling rings, thinner than you ever believed. A spectacle visible across the solar system. But Saturn isn't just a pretty face. It's wild. Forget gentle breezes. Saturn is home to some of the fastest, most violent winds in the solar system. We're talking 1,800 kilometers per hour. A force that could rip a hurricane to shreds. And then comes the cold. Minus 178 degrees Celsius. That's colder than Antarctica in the dead of winter. Yet Saturn has seasons. Its long, slow orbit means its poles take turns soaking in sunlight, adding to its swirling, stormy atmosphere. Saturn is a gas giant made mostly of hydrogen and helium. It's so light, in fact. If you could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. Try wrapping your head around that. Forget gentle breezes. We're talking 1,800 kilometers per hour. A force that could rip a hurricane to shreds. And if you're dreaming about visiting, don't pack your hiking boots. Saturn has no solid surface to stand on. If you tried to land, you'd simply sink, dropping through layers of gas like falling into a vast, endless ocean of hydrogen and helium. No solid ground, just cloud after cloud after cloud. But Saturn's not alone out there. It's got a family, over 80 moons. Let's talk about Titan, Saturn's largest moon. It's shrouded in a thick orange haze with rivers and lakes, not of water but liquid methane. It's a bizarre, distant world that feels more like a place from a science fiction movie. Each moon is stranger than the last. Titan, thick atmosphere, rivers of liquid methane. A bizarre, distant world that feels like science fiction. Then there's Iapetus, with its stark two-tone surface, half bright, half dark, a cosmic yin and yang. Or Mimas, the little moon that looks uncannily like the Death Star from Star Wars. And I can't forget Saturn's strangest feature, the giant hexagon at its north pole. It's a massive, six-sided jet stream, big enough to swallow 4 Earths. Even with all our science, no one's quite sure how it formed. It's a mystery, a reminder that Saturn still keeps its secrets. So when you look up at Saturn, through a telescope, in a photograph, or in your imagination, remember what makes it extraordinary. Those dazzling rings, thinner than you ever believed. A planet that could float, with winds that rage, and seasons that last for years. Moons that defy science fiction, and a hexagonal storm that still puzzles the brightest minds on Earth. Saturn is a true cosmic masterpiece, a constant reminder of the incredible and mysterious beauty that exists just beyond our world. Sometimes, the universe outdoes even our wildest dreams.